Welcome to Country Download. I'm Shane Talent, your host. I'm joined by Samantha Stevens and the Ant-Man. Each week, we bring you all of country music's news, headlines, topics, and everything in between, but we do it in a hurry. So let's start the download. Here we go, guys. Taylor Swift. Everyone's talking about her Grammy performance that she may have left country music for good. Anthony, what do you think?
I'm still lost in Taylor Wonderland from that performance on Sunday night. But here's the deal. I think Taylor is doing what Taylor is comfortable doing right now. And artists grow. Artists evolve. They become in their own. And she started so young in country music. She's just evolving and becoming what she is wanting to be. Does that leave her in pop right now? Yeah, I'm afraid so. I think she's a pop artist as of today.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think it's a detour. It's not a complete departure. She's never going to leave country music. I really don't think that she'll ever do it. I mean, she's got this new song on the Tim McGraw album, Highway Don't Care. She's collaborating with Tim, which is a total full circle moment, by the way.
You're right, and the song is fantastic.
It is.
But the only thing, I just wonder, it's really the fans that get to decide if she's country or not, right?
Well, yeah, and I think that the fans are going to allow her to be both at this time. I don't think there's any reason why she can't be both.
Maybe so.
I think she's got one foot still in the door, but it'll be interesting to see what happens with Taylor in the coming months or years. Little Big Town, a long time coming. What a revitalization of their career. Sam, they walked away with their first Grammy ever.
It's about time. Grammys, where you been? That's all I have to say. These guys have been a band for 13, maybe 14 years. And
long time.
Seriously, everybody in this industry, everybody in this town has been cheering for Little Big Town. This success they've worked so hard for, they finally saw justice on a Sunday night at the Grammys, and they were so excited, and everybody in town is turning cartwheels over that.
Well, you know what's funny is that you see how excited they are to win these awards, and it's because of the hard work they put into it. You could really say the last 12 years of their career has been a tornado.
Oh, good one. Zing.
Pun intended. Pun intended.
First win in 5 nominations. We're all happy for them. Natalie Maines is back. Dixie Chicks are making a comeback. It's been nearly 6 years since we've heard anything from them. Sam, I know you have a lot to say about this.
I just don't think my heart can handle the thought of a Dixie Chicks reunion. But here's the bad thing. I don't think that this necessarily means a Dixie Chicks reunion. Natalie Maines is putting out a solo album. It's called Mother. And yes, that is a total Pink Floyd reference. And I think it's a cover thing. I mean, I think it's fantastic. She's doing her own thing. The other two girls, Emily and Marty, they had their own duo, the Courtyard Hounds. They were Americana.
Yeah, true.
So would I love to see a Dixie Chicks reunion? Is today a day that ends in Y? Yes, but I don't know that we're going to get it just because of this new music from Natalie.
With them going away, arguably the biggest avoidable situation in our industry. Imagine where those guys would be if what happened didn't happen.
Yeah, it's a sad thought to me, honestly. It really is.
Well, you know, she recently compared coming back to country music like going back to an abusive husband, so she obviously has a lot to say. All right, a new segment called Twang, where we kind of introduce you to hot country stars on the up-and-coming track. Chris Janson. Anthony, I'm going to let you take this one.
Love this guy, Chris Janson. He's my boy. He wrote Truck Yeah for Tim McGraw. He might be a big anthem over the summer for Tim. And he's been doing his own thing for a while. Has been close friends with Hank Jr. But here's the deal. If you see him, he's arguably one of the most entertaining guys in the industry right now, up-and-comer. But there's something funky going on with that right leg when the rhythm hits him. It's crazy.
Without a doubt.
It's like Tourette's in the right leg. I'm not sure what's going on.
And how about Charlie Worsham, Sam? What do you think of him?
I absolutely love Charlie Worsham. He is a force to be reckoned with. I got to tell you guys, he's another prime example of just a really awesome guy who's super talented that everybody in town is rooting for. He's been a session player in town for a long time. He played on Eric Church's record Chief. He opened on Taylor Swift's 2010 Speak Now tour. He's opened for Miranda. And now he's got his first single on country radio, Could It Be? I honestly think that he is going to be one of the breakout stars of 2013. He's got that great bluegrass, sort of traditional influence, but it's contemporary, it's fresh, and it's in a way that you've never heard it before. This guy is definitely going to be a household name.
Sorry to interrupt you, but does he remind you, that song, does it remind you a little bit of Diamond Rio?
Yeah, I told him one time, this is like a one-man harmony band. It's amazing. I love it.
But he wears Chuck Taylors. Somebody needs to get him some boots.
No, he needs to keep his Chuck Taylors now. Lay off it. That's his look. That's his thing.
Okay.
Hey, you two. We can fight later. We got to move on. Kenny Chesney's new video for Pirate Flag, and shocker, he's on the beach and he's got no sleeves.
It's worked for him for so long. Why would you quit now? I mean, you know, Kenny Chesney is our soundtrack for the summer each and every year. So why quit it now? Here's the deal. He writes all those songs so he can go shoot videos on location like that. He is a smart, smart man.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain anytime there's a chance for me to see Kenny Chesney's biceps. So there you have it.
I didn't even notice his biceps at all.
Oh, yeah.
Just all the girls in bikinis, right?
Oh, yeah. Keep your focus, Shane.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air, guys. Tis the season for Valentine's Day, and Miranda Lambert is speaking out on how to keep love alive with her and Blake. What do you guys think of this?
I take tips from Miranda Lambert. They seem totally happy and perfect. I'd do it.
Did you hear what the three things were? Communicate, make time, and puppy love, which she's actually really talking about puppies, not them being googly-eyed over each other.
Has nothing to do with Blake.
That was totally interesting to me. It's like adopt a dog, and your wildest love dreams will come true. I'm pretty sure that's probably not going to happen, but you should adopt a pet.
There were 3 things left off the list. The randoritas, that always helps in the relationship.
Yeah.
Allowing your man to go deer hunt, that is always big too. The third one was, oh yeah, they live in 2 different houses. You know, when you
they
need
don't
to go to
live in 2 different houses.
They have 2 different places out there in Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
What came to mind for me is having a hard time accepting Blake cuddling up watching the Oxygen Network. That just kind of freaks me out. But speaking of Blake, he's got new music coming to us. Of course, his new single hit the radio recently, but he's now announced the release of his next album. Anthony, what do you think?
Based on a true story. That's the name of the new CD coming out March 26th. And since his single came out, Sure Be Cool If You Did, everybody wanted to know when the CD was going to be released. Has he been working on it? What's he been doing? He's been on The Voice, been doing a lot of things. Has he had time to do a whole CD? He has, and it comes out March 26th. If it's anything like Sure Be Cool If You Did, I'm on board. That song is great, so I'm hoping the CD is going to be amazing too.
Yeah, if it's based on a true story and anything like his life, it, you know, could require a banana bag or at least some aspirin and a glass of water.
No, you're right.
But it is going to be great, and I will say I'm excited about it too, because last year was a tough, busy year for Blake. He talked about how, you know, he really didn't want the focus to be shifted off of his music and his touring with the, you know, TV scheduling. I know that was really hard for him. So this year he's going to be really busy making all of it work, because season 4 of The Voice premieres next month. He's got the album coming out March the 26th. The 10 Times Crazier tour kicks off in the summer. I mean, he's doing it all, and he's doing it well.
He has now replaced Ryan Seacrest as the busiest man in entertainment.
Yes, he has.
Well, hopefully he didn't go all Hollywood on us and he's kept true to his country roots, but we're excited to see it. Well, we're out of time on this week's download, so that's it. I'm Shane Talent, and for Samantha Stevens and the Ant-Man, we'll see you next week. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out all of the shows right here on Country Now. See you soon.
Bye, guys.